Okay, we are recording. Hey, okay, so I'm here with my VIP Meryl. Now, Meryl, you're looking fabulous, by the way, Meryl. That yellow is a great color for you. So we just finished our 12 weeks, just about, right? And we were leading up to your wedding. And
Yeah.
so I think a lot of people can relate to that, right? Like they're like something like that going on. They want to like, let's really do it. So I'm curious if you could just share like what your experience was. I guess that moment when you realized that something wasn't working and you needed to change. And then what you discovered during this process of macros and steps and all that good stuff. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I had gained quite a bit of weight in quarantine and I was trying to figure out how to lose it on my own. Thought I was eating right. I was doing a lot of cardio and I'd lose a couple pounds and then I'd gain a couple pounds and it just wasn't working. And I could not figure out why I just couldn't make a dent in it.
Mhm.
And you and I have known each other for years, and I saw that you had this new program, and I was like, I got to take a chance on some expertise here.
Yeah. And it's typical because you have a Peloton, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I swear, like every client that I work with has a Peloton. I think that's almost like I should just write them a thank you letter. So I feel like it's a gateway to coaching because it's like you're taking your first step. You're like investing in something. You're like, oh, okay, we got to make this work. But then I think what everyone realizes at some point is you cannot out train a bad diet. Now, I'm not hating on Peloton. I'm not hating on exercise. We got to do it, right? But we also have to understand that exercise is for athleticism, it's to tone your muscles, it's to increase bone density, it's to lower your heart rate, but nutrition is for weight loss. And we have to get that right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. And so now where are you at now with it? Like, do you feel that you have more control and autonomy over your nutrition?
Yeah.
You don't feel like I would imagine, and I know you are because I've worked with you for 3 months, but like we're out of the, oh, this is bad and this is good, black and white sort of dogmatic thinking on nutrition. And we realize that it's just, it's all okay as long as we make it work. Right.
Yeah. And the beauty and the effectiveness of precision. You told me in the beginning, people eyeball it and they're off by like, what was it, 30-40% or
Yeah.
something you said. And I was like, I'm sure some people are. I mean, I know, because I've been logging calories for a long time. And to see what precision really looks like and how it changes your body. I mean, I had felt in the beginning, and when I came to you, I felt sort of like adrift and like I was just never going to be able. I was like, okay, I'm a 40-year-old lady and I just got to accept the fact that this is what happens to a 40-year-old lady.
Mhm.
And now I feel so much more in control because there will be times, probably, hopefully, actually, in my life when my weight goes up because maybe I have a baby or maybe some other thing goes down, happens. And now I feel like I've got the tools to just get myself back where I want to be.
Yeah, 100%. And and I just want to, you mentioned accuracy, and that's one of the big mottos here is like always recommit to accuracy. And we had that moment, right, where you
Yeah.
did really well, and then all of a sudden there was like that week or so, and it was like what was happening is, again, like you said, like it was taking the foot off the gas, and it's super common. And it was that reality of like the numbers don't lie, and as good as you thought you were doing, we had that week where it was completely stagnant, and it was frustrating in the moment. But to your credit, you didn't try to like, you know be defensive. You just said, you know what, point taken, okay, and you took the note, and you recommitted to accuracy, and then the next week you lost like 4 or 5 pounds. It was just like boom,
Yeah.
you go. And so it was just like proofs in the pudding right there. Exactly. Well, hey, listen, like, fantastic job, Meryl. You were a pleasure to work with. Thank you so much for jumping on this with me and putting in the work. All right, there you go.
Thank
I told you it was gonna be awkward when I hang up.